Now it's dark, and Claire and I are wandering through the house, touching the walls, running our hands over the cherry windowsills. Our bare feet slap the wood floors. We run water into the claw-footed bathtub, turn the burners of the heavy universal stove on and off. The windows are naked. We leave the lights off, and streetlight pours over the empty fireplace through dusty glass. Claire moves from room to room, caressing her house, our house. I follow her, watching as she opens closets, windows, cabinets. She stands on tiptoe in the dining room, touches the etched glass light fixture with a fingertip. I quickly ran through the pre-flight checklist. "Ready to go, M-Bot?" I asked. I was met by silence. "M-Bot?" I asked, tapping the console, feeling a spike of concern. "You all right?" "I'm not responding," he said, "because you don't want to talk to me. Remember?" Oh, right. He was still angry because I'd muted him earlier. I winced, unhooking his mobile receptor, and clicked it back into the dash. "Sorry about that. You were going to get me into trouble."
"I never did like that Victor Hazel," Doc Spencer said. "I saw him doing a filthy thing once."
"What?" my father asked.
"He had an appointment with me at my surgery. He needed an injection of sorts, I've forgotten what. Anyway, just by chance, I was looking out of the window as he drove up to my door in his whacking great Rolls-Royce. I saw him get out, and I also saw my old dog Bertie dozing at the doorstep. Do you know what that loathsome Victor Hazel did? Instead of stepping over old Bertie, he actually kicked him out the way with his riding boot."
"He didn't," my father said.
"Oh, yes, he did."
"What did you do?"
"I left him sitting in the waiting room while I picked the oldest, bluntest needle I could find. Then I rubbed the point of it with a nail file to make it blunter still. By the time I'd gotten through with it, it was blunter than a ballpoint pen. Then I called him in, told him to lower his pants, bend over, and when I rammed the needle into his fleshy backside, he screamed like a stuck pig."
"Hooray!" my father said.
"He's never been back since," Doc Spencer said, "for which I am truly thankful."